Hey everyone, welcome back to Comic Space. We have a lot to talk about as we are coming off the New York Comic Con this year, as Marvel have revealed their entire slate for 2026 with all the Marvel animation and Marvel television projects. So the first thing first, on the live action side we are going to be talking about is the Wonder Man series, which would be now streaming on January 26. Originally it was supposed to release in December of this year, but again this year's December is pretty packed up with the second season of Fallout, Stranger Things Season 5, so Marvel probably wants to give Wonder Man more of a breathing space. Marvel also gave us the first look at the Wonder Man with the first official trailer for this series. The series is going to be featuring Yahya Abdul-Mateen as Simon Williams. Ben Kingsley is going to be returning as Trevor Slattery, which is going to be his third appearance in the MCU after Iron Man 3 and Shang-Chi and the Legends of Ten Rings. Ed Helms is also going to be part of the show as the manager of Simon Williams, and Demetrius Gross as Simon Williams' brother, aka the Grim Reaper. And matter of fact, Aaron Moyad is also going to be returning in the series as the DODC officer, as we saw him recently in No Way Home and in Miss Marvel. The show is said to be a two-handed story focusing on Simon and Trevor as they struggle through Hollywood, as I initially thought this series might tie into another Avengers series, that is Vision Quest. Because of course the Green Reaper have ties with Vision, so as Simon Williams, but now those two titles looks to be very different from one another. We will circle back to Vision Quest in just a bit because there's a lot to talk about Vision Quest with James Spader returning as Ultron. But coming up on the Marvel animation side, we have the second season of Friendly Neighbors Spider-Man confirmed, which is going to be coming in 2026, along with the season 2 of X-Men 97, which is going to be releasing in the summer of 26. Marvel is also working on the third season, which already has been greenlit, meaning we are going to be seeing a lot from the X-Men side in the upcoming years, with Marvel's live-action X-Men feature film rumored to be slated for 2028. So we are going to be getting a lot from the X-Men with the second season of X-Men 97, with the third season of X-Men 97, and followed by Marvel's own live-action adaptation of the X-Men, leading us into the Mutant Saga. And then we have Daredevil Born Again Season 2. This season is going to be joined by Kristen Ritter, who is going to be returning as Jessica Jones. So Marvel is definitely very much on the idea to bring back Netflix Defenders, which makes us speculated more on the return of Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Reportedly, Born Again Season 3 also has been greenlit, which is going to start its filming sometime in 26. So Marvel is definitely looking to expand the street side of the MCU through the story of Matt. And I think a lot of these characters from the Netflix say that they are going to be start bringing into the Daredevil world. Then they might go on to have their own features, such as Punisher, who is going to have his own special presentation coming out after making his debut in the Daredevil series. And again, coming back to the live action side with Daredevil Born Again Season 2, we are going to be talking about Marvel Television's Vision Quest. In very much awaited and in very much speculated show, the early look at the series was shown at the Comic Con. Now officially confirmed, James Darcy is going to be reprising his role as Jarvis. He is going to be joined by the human incarnations of Friday, as well as Edith, of course debuted in Far From Home. And at the end of the footage, Ultron is going to be returning in the Vision Quest series in the human form played by James Spader. This is going to mark the completion of the trilogy that included the WandaVision series, Agatha All Along, and now the Vision Quest series. As the Vision Quest also looks very much promising, as the showrunner is going to be Terry Mattis, who also worked on the Star Trek Picard. So again, it is going to be very fun what Terry is going to be doing with the show and with what Marvel is trying to do with the story of Vision and how they are going to be moving forward with it, especially given the fact it is probably going to be coming around at the same time as Doomsday. And of course, we are going to have the Punisher special presentation coming out sometime between Daredevil Born Again and Spider-Man Brand New Day. We think this presentation is going to be connecting the dots between these two shows, because of course Punisher is going to be showing up in Brand New Day. He might as well show up in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, how Frank Castle's story is going to flow across these three major projects. And again, we have started to get a lot of behind the scenes for Spider-Man Brand New Day, because they are utilizing the actual locations. They are doing a lot of practical effects, a lot of practical stunts, which is very awesome to see of how they're going to be building towards this new Spider-Man film. So of course, Brand New Day is going to be in quite a major film, even though has been said to be in very much grounded street level story. But again, if you have seen all of those behind the scenes, given the fact that John Bernthal is going to be returning as Frank Castle in Brand New Day, with half a dozen of villains rumored to be part of this film. So I don't know how they're going to keep the story grounded. So as it looks like that film is going to have a lot of things going for it. So we got to see how Marvel Studios is going to juggle all of that, keeping the story grounded, but also giving in much needed setup as we are going to be leading towards Avengers Doomsday. We gotta see how all of these projects are going to be planned out, and as we are going to close out the Multiverse Saga and the Phase 6 of the MCU. So, I think it is time for me to see you guys off on this one. I'm so glad that you guys got the time to hear me out. Thanks for listening to me. This is your host, Adi, signing off. See you in the next one.